it. It's working. Booyah! So thank you, Livestream, for issuing an update and not telling me. All right, everyone. Let's get to work. Everyone on Instagram, if you're on YouTube, Facebook, you missed all the fun. You missed all the fun. So sorry about the late start. I'll make it really quick. Anyway, electrical issues, power issues. I'm in the middle of nowhere. I love being in the middle of nowhere. I live in a very rural area. You know, I've got no neighbors. But anyway, one of the drawbacks of being in the middle of nowhere is when the trees fall on your lines and take out your internet and your power, you got issues. So anyway, thank you to everyone that shot the DMs asking if everything was okay. That was pretty cool. One thing I do want to say, if you've been watching on Periscope and Twitter, they've shut that down. We thought it was coming months ago. So keep in mind, if you know people that have been watching on Periscope, Twitter, it's dead. I'll still hear. It's just they did away with Periscope. I'll still be on YouTube, Instagram, and Facebook. So next thing I do want to talk about is real quick, showing up every day. It's funny when I miss a day like yesterday, screwing around with generators and internet. So many people will say, I'll say, you got to study, you got to study, you got to study. Tim Sykes, my boy, he's famous for saying, study, 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 study. And a lot of people ask, well, what is that? I tell you, a huge component of that is just seeing what happens every day. I call it having your sea legs. It's interesting. Like for me, yesterday, again, we won't beat it to death. Just nonstop hassles. I think my local cell tower was out of power too, because I had like 1 bar of 4G. I could barely see what was going on. And I tell you, it's frustrating to get to as a guy that's here every day, looking to trade every day, looking to master the markets. You never master the markets, trying. It's so frustrating what not knowing what's going on in one day does. So that's your tip. I mean, if you're busy, if you're working, come home, run your scans, look at those big gainers, see what was moving, figure out the why so that you can understand how to approach the next day. Because a lot of you guys can't trade every day. It's just the way it is. So, all right. That being said, let's try and turn this disaster of a live stream. Everything should be back to normal Monday, but let's try and turn this into something. So Edison asks about BIOL. BIOL, earnings winner, a little bit higher float, nice multi-month breakout. I would say, 80-cent stock. Probably pretty standard dip and rip type idea. BIOL. Let this set the top. I say it's a higher float, but keep in mind it is an 80-cent stock. So small market cap. So, remember one of the reasons we look at float is a reflection of market cap. When I first brought up BIOL, I didn't do the math in my head. 80-cent stock, 150 million float. But that only leaves you with, 140 million market cap. So this is for sure a dip and rip. Nice to see a sketchy penny stock biotech earnings winner on a Friday. And Joe's asking about Wish, man. Guys, listen. I don't want to break it to you, okay? But you guys need to understand. And man, so I'm kind of glad, but also sad that someone brought up Wish, okay? Because I know the only reason anyone's bringing up Wish is they're bagged, okay? Nobody's bringing this stock up unless they're bagged. And what you guys got to understand, and I'm here for you every day. Now, I know I missed yesterday, okay? Cut me some slack. You can beat me up some more about the power and internet outage, blah, blah, blah. And my electrical panel happened to be unhooked because I'm hooking up a new freaking $5,000 automatic transfer switch. And my generator's back ordered for 6 months. So we can go over that again, or we can move on. If you were here a month ago, I told you Wish is nothing but a Twitter pump. And listen, I'm not going to give you the names, okay? But we knew what this was. And you can fact check me. If you're like, oh, bullcrap, Tim, you're just trying to be right. No, I'm not, okay? Go to the YouTube. Every single let me do this. I mean, every single pre-market prep is recorded, okay? Wish. So 728. Why don't I see Wish listed? I hate it when Evernote does that. Why are you giving me matches when there aren't matches? Okay, I'm going to move on. 7/16/2021. Wish was never a Wall Street Bets pure play. Yes, it was on WSB, but a bunch of scummy Twitter people tried pumping it. Okay? I try. All right? I try and save you. I try and save you from the disgusting miscreants on Twitter, but you don't want to listen. Nobody wants to listen. Every day, I bash these dirtbag short sellers on Twitter. Every day I bash the scumbag pumpers on Twitter, but you don't want to listen. Okay? And listen, I had 71 notes in Evernote, 71 webinars talking about Wish. This is just the first one I found. Okay? If you're bagged, it's on you. Okay? Because you followed some scumbag on Twitter. Just like I mock the making bank bros, okay? Oh, I know. Everyone, Moderna, every scumbag short seller on Twitter made $1 billion shorting Moderna the other day, but they never shorted it when it went from 100 to 5 to 490, okay? I'm here for you. I give you the truth. I try and save you, but if you don't listen and you're stuck in Wish, I can't help you, okay? There's nothing I can do to bounce this stock. I can't, and I'm sorry, and I wish you all the best. What's your FULC huge gap up? Yeah, so we talked about this one Wednesday. Okay, so I hate to refer you back to pre-market prep from Wednesday, but that would have been... What would that would have been 8/11. 8:41 a.m. FULC on Squeeze Watch post offering. It's Friday. Thank you, Kenneth, for giving me my number one watch. Okay. Again, you can be here every day like I'm here every day, or you can be lazy. You can be like the guy on Instagram that sits here on, again, if you're on YouTube, you missed the fun while I was trying. But the guy on Instagram that sits here for 5 minutes and then his only comment is, what's this idiot talking about? I mean, how desperate do you need for something to do to sit on a live stream for 5 minutes, 10 minutes? I mean, you got nothing going on in your life. Anyway, the point is you can be here every day and I can point out the best stocks of the day, the best trades of the day. They don't all work. Okay. FULC is my number one dip and rip over 25. It might fail at the open. It might go red. It might never bounce, but I don't care. Okay. Because I don't play freaking guessing games. And I go on the whiteboard and I show you the way. I'm a beacon of light in a wilderness of shitty pumpers and scammers. Okay. 25, that was the high from Wednesday. 25 was the high from this morning. I think it's a 52-week high, isn't it? So let me explain why this is not. Yeah, it's a 52-week high. It's probably an all-time high. What do I want to see? Chat pump at 9 a.m. Week open, which does what? Lures in the shorts. 9:45 or later, high day break, especially on a Friday. It's my number one. So And again, I get the DMs, if FULC, see, because here's the thing. I know for a fact there's lazy people buying FULC right now. Oh, Tim said it's his number one watch. He's nailed a bunch of calls today or this week. I mean, hey, had some great calls this week. Killer, So then they just buy the number one watch because they got a freaking rock in their head instead of a brain. And then if it fails at the open, I'll get the DMs. Oh, great pump, Tim. Screw you, idiots. Laziness. Stupidity you can fix. That's my thing. Like, you can read a book. You can take an online course. You can go to YouTube. You can fix stupid. You can't fix laziness, man. If you're lazy at this point in the greatest time in history, if you are lazy, you are broken. Because it's not like 20 years ago. You got the internet, man. And you have unlimited potential. This didn't exist when I was getting started trading. So if you're lazy at this point and you're just blindly following Twitter pumpers into Wish, if you're blindly buying the number one watch because you're too freaking lazy for it to set up, you're hosed, man. Go I don't know. You need to start walking to Antarctica and back. Maybe if you walk to the tip of South America and back, perhaps you will find yourself on the way. But you're broken. Get off my live stream because I don't care about laziness. If you're lazy in 2021, you're doomed. Have a great day, by the way. Let FULC set up. I love each and every one of you, except the lazy people. I don't, Ew. Disgusting. So, anyway. Sorry about the glitches. Sorry about yesterday. Just know that I will always be here unless I have a really, 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 really good reason, like my internet is down and my power is down and my electrical service happens to be tore apart at the time. So, all right. Should be back to normal Monday. They're supposed to restore my power some point this weekend. We'll get a little more on topic. Not so all over the place. Be sure to check out the weekend watch list. Study. Oh, that's the biggest point. Remember, I made that earlier. Study. Even if you can't be there, follow the market. Know why and what are moving. And, if you're a troll, you're also lazy. And I would pack some food. I'd pack your backpack. And you still got a few months of good weather. You got to pull a Forrest Gump at this point, okay? You need to start running. I felt like running, and I started running, okay? And maybe after you circumvent the United States a couple times, running for years, you will find yourself, and I'll still be here, okay? 2 years from now, when you're done running, with that glorious beard that Forrest had. Short shorts, by the way. Forrest Gump shorts were on point. I'll still be here for you, and I'll be ready. Have a great day. See you next time. And I hope you enjoyed the worst. This is officially the worst pre-market prep in history, by the way. But I had all kinds of issues. So if you were here, mark it down. August 13th, 2021, officially the worst pre-market prep in, 420 episodes. Cheers.